Ah, aquí estamos otra vez. It's gone. San Diego Padres.
Amidst the flashing lights.
Hello, America. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show.
We hear all the time from people.
A Double-A coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Northeast League. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball. It's the show. And if Franklin Killiman gets the ball. Next, it'll be Ace Rivera.
The designated hitter. Ace.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
¿Qué? Ay, mamá el bicho, brother.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball.
Diablo, cabrón. Se lo está haciendo todo.
Nice two-seam fastball.
Now at the plate, Ace Rivera struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fouled off.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
I think that's one of the toughest calls.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Ace Rivera, and they could use a spark from him here.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at-bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. A mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. And now Ace Rivera.
The designated hitter. Ace Rivera.
Come on, let one fly here. Let's go.
And now the first pitch. Saucedo over at second. Carpio on at first with nobody out. A bouncer to the left side.
All right, hang on.
There's one.
Right here.
On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Rubber Ducks took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Carlos Vargas gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Franklin Killimek was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. We've got baseball on the show. Ace Rivera will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy with a pretty good 3-pitch mix. Fastball, changeup, and a slider. His primary pitches are the fastball, and he will go to the changeup as well. 3-pitch guy, mainly fastball, changeup.
Striding in is Brian Rocchio. He'll get us.
Ay, yo sé jugar, cabrón. Ah, me cambió los settings otra vez. Damn, cabrón. Era este.
And they start him out away with a cold strike. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And we'll need to keep
Diablo!
42 degrees our game time temperature. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. There's a high pop-up. Rivera is calling for it. He's got it 1 away. Now at the plate, here is Andrew Monasterio. First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1 the count.
Te cago un picha bien suave todavía.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Ay.
Wow, great pitch right there.
Papi, te tiró la cara, papi, sin
How
cojones.
about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
¡Sí! ¡Siéntate!
Pulled the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready now is Charles Hills, who's back in the starting lineup for this game after sitting out last night's game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first. Is that? And stepping in, Bo Naylor. He'll get us started in the top of the second. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Next to dig in, Trenton Brooks, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone.
Ahí está.
Strike 2. Now a
Yeah!
cleared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Ernie Clement, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this
Wow.
one. He's got it.
Ah, fine.
Takes
Diablo.
the bag himself for the out. Now it'll be Alex Call. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
1-1.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now a swing here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Siéntate, cabrón.
Missed, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Roquillo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Ball and a strike. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
¡Ay! Coño, ese es el aire, el cambio. Ahí está. Ahí está, papi. Estoy jugando tercera, no soy Correa, papi. Buscar otro personaje. Yo soy a los Shohei, papi, a los Shohei Ohtani. Pitcher y tercera base, papi. Mira, que mamabicho. A ver. Estamos ahí. Tengo como 6 ponchas ahora mismo. ¡Cabrón! Ya, ahorita la está cantando este cabrón. Tira, cabrón.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands.
It
probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
At the plate now, Charles Hills.
Cabrón.
As main character.
After grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yo soy lefty también, so no puedo decirme a Dani, pero sí.
As a look, now the pitch. The ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Miguel.
Chate el poncha para ti, Sammy, para ti. ¡Yeah! ¡Siéntate! ¡Vamos! 7 ponches, papi, 7 ponches. Esto es muy duro, cabrón. Muy imposible. Esto es muy imposible, cabrón. Y eso que este cabrón todavía está en 56 overall, cabrón. ¡Y! Yo, esto es imposible. Chate ese traíra. ¡Ah! ¡Búscala, papi! Ahora una recta alta y se ponchó, mira. Está ahí, árbitro. Sí, creo que te la perdono, cabrón. ¡Ya! ¡Para avanzar! ¡Muy duro! Vamos, toma la quinta. ¡Uy! No, yo no voy a tirar donde tú me dices, donde me sacan los cojones, el pinche, papi. Mira, ahí tiene uno. Apúntaselo. De aquí para los polluelos, ¿oíste? Afao, papi. Con esa retita estás atrasado. Checate cómo te voy a estar. Checate cómo te voy a estar, loco. ¿Sí? No, no va a tirar, no te preocupes. Te va a tirar otra. Te va a tirar otra. ¿Qué va a hacer? ¡Sí! ¡Ah! ¡Recuerdo! ¡Recuerdo! ¡Ponchete! ¡Diablo! No la cantó. ¡Qué cabrón! Tampoco la va a cantar, hijo de puta. Para meterle un cambio ya. Papi, está nervioso. Se está esperando el slide, cabrón. Está metiendo una recta.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it. The 2-2 is...
¡Yeah! ¡Palanca! ¡Esto es muy duro!
He could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
First pitch of the AB now. Ernie Clement.
Sí, ahí está la primera. Buenísima. Checate este strike que va a tirar ahora. ¿Sabes que está ahí, gringo? Le va a tirar. ¡Ya! Lo que dudosa. Hoy saqué la tercera ahí. ¡Cabrón! ¡Diablo! Mamá, el bicho. Ah, esa la vas a cantar, cabrón. Exacto, bien inconsistencia. ¡Yeah! ¡Ah! ¡Muy duro! ¿Cuántos ponches tengo ahí? ¿Qué dice? Tengo 18 bolas, 45 tries, 19. Diablo, cabrón, el de estos de los ponches, 19 en 2 juegos, cabrón. ¡Qué puta! Ay, tengo 19 ponches en 2 juegos ahora mismo, cabrón. Como pitcher. Estoy muy roto. Árbitro, cabrón. H, te meto un bolazo, cabrón. Esa chata, no me acostumbro a fildear. Bien diferente ahora. Dale, que te voy a poner por el plato. Ya no vamos a pichar afuera de la zona, por el plato.
He's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much.
¡Ay, va! ¡No, ole, play! ¡Sácalo! ¡Doy muy duro!
Well, they got the tying run on base, but one ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Y se acabó la entrada, papi. Vamos para el logado. Paso, papi. Vamos a pelear, papi. Vamos a pelear. Mira, para allá voy a pelear, papi, de una. ¿Cuántas entradas llevo? 7. Papi, 69 de picheo, papi, estoy duro. Toma, 2 strikes más, cabrón, apúntalo. Apúntalo, papi, apúntalo, papi. Te trae 2, papi, va ponchado. Foul, foul. Otro slide del abajo. Vamos para allá. En el piso. Muy en el piso.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Hard hit towards center.
Ay, cágate en tu madre.
And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls.
No la bola, cabrón. Gracias.
Finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let
¿Qué es old school, new school, cabrón? Va ponchado. Árbitro, cántala, árbitro. Ay, maldito sea el fildeo, cabrón. A mí no me va a sacar de aquí todavía. No me va a sacar. No me va a sacar. No, todavía, yo salí de esta solo.
guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string any.
Diablo, cántalo, cabrón.
And it's 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way.
¡No! ¡Quítame!
Next to his name in this one. So next to bat will be Tyler Freeman. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Alanis comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. Next to hit is Trenton Brooks, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Y la primera.
Strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2-1 the count. Hit in the air to center field.
No, mira, no ponche.
And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over.
No ponche.
Medina has been summoned.
¿Qué me sentaron? Yo me cago en la madre, cabrón. Dame tirar un juego completo, mamabicho. Anyway, el MVP, 7 entradas, 4 hits, 12 ponches, cabrón. 0 baseball ball, 0 error. Muy duro, cabrón, muy duro. Ahora voy para tercera jugar, papi, cómodo.
Gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, striking out 12 in the process. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching.
Me pusieron designated hitter, cabrón. Qué cabrones.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show.
¿Sabes cuándo me toca a mí?
Now is Ace Rivera. He'll lead things off.
Ya lo primer bate, papi. Muy duro, cabrón.
And the pitch.
The designated hitter, Ace Rivera.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
La están perdiendo, cabrón.
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Ace Rivera.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game.
Ay, cabrón.
That's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Papi, un doble. Ay, muy duro, cabrón.
Extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an
Diablo, cabrón, que no la saque.
you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Next up is Luis Carpio,
The batter,
rounded out
number
in his
19.
last at-bat.
Second baseman, Luis Carpio.
Payoff pitch home is swung on and missed.
Lo ponchó, cabrón.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch
The
out.
left fielder, number 8.
Stepping up is Bruno Alanis. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
So now to the plate, Brett Beatty flew out last time up. Now both runners on the move. Here's a pop-up now. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll come home with it.
¡Ah, vamos! Muy duro, papi, muy duro MVP, cabrón.
But I want to take a look at the base runner. He got
Papi, ya tercera, un pillete bellaca. Bueno, la única cajera que llegó fue la mía, cabrón.
He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found.
Salera.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a wall,
Hey!
maybe not ground ball with eyes, something, catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can
Le tiré, pero no le hizo swing,
if
cabrón.
he can get on, start some traffic and motion, we might have some.
Tírale, me cago en la madre, cabrón.
Strike 2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing.
Half swing, cabrón.
And that'll be the first.
Este cabrón, gente, brother.
Next, it'll be Ace Rivera. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out.
Tiramos una recta, cabrón, que te la voy a partir.
left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen.
Eso
They're gonna
estaba
get back
alta.
into this thing.
No balls and 1 strike. And a breaking ball runs.
Mamabicho.
And I doubt there was any intent behind that. Into the box, Luis
Now
Carpio.
back,
It
second
was a
baseman,
flyout for him in his
Luis
last trip. A
Carpio.
1-2. He's running. Hit on the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So it's no runs. And the score
Bueno, yo batié, cabrón.
jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Tanner Tully.
Yo batié y gané el juego que piché, cabrón. Ya lo prometo, hit by pitch el mamabicho. Par de puño, cabrón.
It's actually happening. The organization has decided to try him as both a position player and as a pitcher. They're really trying it here at the AA level. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is with me.
Mame el bicho, cabrón.
A prospect receives a check-in from his agent, who wants to make sure his client's career is being launched in a way that suits the young man's goals and ambitions.
Ahí está, papi. Se va a empezar la rotación de los pitchers iniciales y después el resto de la serie voy a hacer bateador y ya. Mejor. Vamos para el VP, claro que sí. ¿Qué vamos a hacerlo hoy? ¿Qué vamos a hacer hoy? Hay que subir un montón de cosas. Ay, maldita sea estos minigames, cabrón. Espérate. ¿Cómo caro? Era el... Ay, chinga tu madre, bro. Se me olvidó el voto.
Slugger.
Sí, no, lo que pasa es que... Ahí está. Tienen que ser las bolas de pelota. Ahí está. Está bien, le cogí el truco a lo último, al drill. No es la que aparezca la bola de pelota, es la que sea la maldita bola de pelota.
A minor league pitching coach offers advice to a new member of his staff.
Cabrón. Yo lo que quiero hacer two-way position play, ya cabrón, pichadera. Mira, vamos a ver tercera. está lloviendo aquí en Bellaco, el perro.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this
Ah, ese
presentation
jodió.
of minor league baseball.
Ya llovió, está
The
lloviendo
opener of
todavía.
a three-game series between the Altoona Curve and the Binghamton Rumble Ponies. It's baseball on the show, and it's Tyler McGill will be on the mound. Next up, Rolando Garcia. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Rolando.
The 2-2. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw on to
¡Ay, papi! Muy duro, papi, muy duro en esa tercera base, papi. Ya me estoy acostumbrando a defender aquí. Y me toca batear con qué hizo este cabrón.
So now here is Ace Rivera looking to put them ahead early with this at bat.
Nada, pero con 2 outs.
First offering on its way. And a field
Diablo.
time. It's 0-1.
Esa fue a
Let's take a
buscar.
look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. It's been, all things considered, a pretty good start to the campaign as they have 4
Pendejo.
wins from their first 6
No cogen más nada, ahí hecho.
This is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team...
Ya, me la cantó bola, me cagué. Tiraste el cambio, va a tirar una recta, pega.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball.
Una recta, cabrón, no me la quiso contar porque tiré el tu sí, me la. Diablo, me ponchó, te la doy, me ha dicho.
At the plate now is Ace Rivera. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. And he gets under this one as the ball is skied into very shallow right. Weathers will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. So now into the box is Ace Rivera. He flew out in his last debut. Fly ball right down the line.
Diablo, cabrón.
Riley will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in next, Ace Rivera flew out last time up.
Ace Rivera.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Now the 0-1. And a check swing.
Cabrón.
And it's ruled strike 2. Alaniz leads off second with nobody out. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final
Dale,
score.
otra vez esto.
Took the lead in the
Se
second inning
jodió
and
esto.
moved until the very end.
Diablo.
Josh Thomas.
Qué pendejo me quedó esto.
Bo Sulser records the save, his third of the
Chocha.
campaign. So that's a wrap.
Diablo, que cabrona me quedo. Quedó bien bellaca. Me va a tener que dar un break, que yo saqué una estupidez.
Find us on Twitter at MLB.
Diablo, qué pendejo me quedó.
Thank you for joining us here tonight.
Sí, no, definitivamente. Ya estoy demasiado borracho, cabrón. Ya se acabó el alcohol por hoy. Bueno, hasta ahorita. No voy a decir por hoy, hasta ahorita. Diablo, cabrón, qué pendejo me quedó. Me quedó bien pendejo, a la verdad. Déjame. Voy a buscar ese billete para el cuarto. Diablo, qué pendejo me quedó. Ya sé el límite de hoy. Déjame coger esto y sacarlo de aquí. Ay, Tano Party. Pues sí. Estamos teniendo un poquito de problemas técnicos aquí en mi cuarto, cabrón. Pero déjame lidiar con esto. Okay. O sea, es que estoy bien distraído. Tengo un montón de mierda en la mente, brother. Está cabrón. Voy a echar esto para acá. Yo no tengo la paciencia para bregar con toda esta mierda a la vez. Voy a echar esto. Déjalo. También la está escuelteando bien bella acá. Definitivamente mañana voy a dedicarle tiempo a mi cuarto. Pues no está jodido, pero con este arreglo que acabo de hacer, estoy lo suficientemente borracho para picharle. Pero no es un problema a largo plazo. Diablo, hasta la pared se mojó con él. Diablo, cabrón, pero que hija de puta. Maldita sea la vida de adulto, cabrón. Yo no pedí nada hacer. Esto es lo más cabrón. ¿Quién carajo se le ocurrió traerme a este mundo, cabrón? Se supone que el día de tu cumpleaños es el día más feliz de tu vida, cabrón. Y le pasa como una mierda aquí encerrado. Hija de puta. Y eso es lo más hijo de puta. Que el día que se supone que estés más feliz, cabrón, y ya que aborrecido de la cabrona vida. Yo no paso de los 35, cabrón. Ya eso está ahí en la genética de la familia. Y yo no voy a decepcionar tampoco. Van a que coger otra toalla. Ay, me estresa esta mierda, cabrón. Me voy a coger esta toalla que está aquí sucia. Ahora, maricón, tranquilo. Estamos aquí de verdad, cabrón. Yo sé que lo que está hablando del alcohol ahora mismo, pero a la misma vez soy yo también. O sea, es como que estamos disfrutando las dos. Yo a la mejor mañana no me acuerdo un carajo de lo que hice ahora. Pero pues, chingada madre, cabrón. Estoy bien jodido. Vamos a ver qué me toca ahora.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the AA Northeast League. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Altoona Current. It's baseball. It's the show. And it's Thomas Sapucki, a southpaw from New Jersey, gets the starting gig in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
So now here is Ace Rivera looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. 0-1 the count.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
And there's ball 1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty,
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The run comes across to score.
Ahí está, vamos.
1-0.
Let's go.
That's a big RBI single right there, D-Lo. They lost the first game of this series, and they certainly don't want to fall behind and may potentially lose the first 2 games of this set.
without question, Dan. Offensively, you're just trying to grind it out, give your team a chance, give the pitcher a chance to relax a little bit, even the series up, hopefully, and fight it out tomorrow.
Catch is made.
No.
Runner from third. The throw is wild, and he gets away. On to first, and they get the double play. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits. No.
Este cabrón de mi equipo más pendejo.
So next to hit is Ace Rivera. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's
Dalo, que eso no fue. Dalo.
In scoring position at second with 2 down. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Popped him up.
Dale con fly, cabrón.
He handles it easily, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Brennan Malone,
Uy, callaco.
able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
And he's safe.
Fue choice. No se va a la vida. Dale piso a primera. Dale, vente. Dale, cabrón, bate por aquí. Ha!
Swing and a high pop-up. Rivera is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ace Rivera.
24. Ace Rivera.
First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. Now a half swing here as he wants to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's
Diablo, que se quedan cortas, maricón.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ace Rivera, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Wow.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it?
Ya lo partió el bate. Qué pendejo, cómo se partió ese bate, maricón.
Now at the plate is Rolando Garcia. 2 RBIs already, looking for more here. A swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the first out. Now to the plate, here is Frank Riley. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. A pause and the 0-2. On the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Lion, vamos para el doble play, papi, tranquilo. No lo va a tirar por tercera más nada, pero... Dalo.
So you have to appreciate it when it comes.
9-7, the final score in this ball game. Altoona wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Brennan Malone takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Bo Sulser closes the door for the save, his 4th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show.
It's a special presentation for MLB
The Show.
MLB The Show. Boom, 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 boom. O sea, que más equipment, ok. Say less. Lo que me preocupa es esto. Dale, FIFA fue lo que le metí ya ahorita. Metí como 5 goles el primer juego. My ball player, ok. Ahora. Fíjate. Esos son los pichos que tengo. ¿Qué carajo iba a hacer? No.
Jim Callis of MLB Pipeline joins me on the podcast today. Jim, do you think this two-way experiment can work?
Well, it's difficult. You know, it's interesting to take a look at, but there's a reason this doesn't get tried very often, is that it's very hard to be a big league hitter. It's very hard to be a big league pitcher. And when you're trying to do both at the same time, it really increases that degree of difficulty. I always think of a guy like Dave Winfield, who is probably the best two-way player. You know, he's drafted in football and basketball, too. Unbelievable athlete coming out of Minnesota. And the Padres took him right almost at the top of the draft. He'd struck out 15 in his last College World Series game, and they didn't even mess around with it. They just put him in the big league. They put him in the big leagues, but immediately as a hitter. So it'll be interesting. It can work, but it's that much.
El bicho, cabrón.
A manager confronts his club about an unacceptable team statistic.
Llamamos el bicho. Ahí está. No para allá. No me tocó hacer pitcher aquí. 12 ponches lo más que he hecho. No para allá.
So here is James Weathers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory.
Ay, cabrón, mamame el bicho.
Part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids.
Ay, eso fue buena bola también, cabrón. Mamame el bicho. Todo es, cabrón.
At the plate, Sammy Ciani, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start.
Papi, me tocó esta gente, cabrón, que batean.
He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And now in the box, Nick Gonzalez is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. In there, strike 2. Weathers, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Frank Riley is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. Fastball swung on and missed.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Hunter Owen. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Now to the plate, Mason Martin.
Batting 5th.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. Strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hand.
¡Ya! ¡Va afuera!
Because a hitter really can't extend.
Maldita basura.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Mason Martin goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Travis Swaggerty swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
The 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. And now here is Ace Rivera.
Leading off, the pitcher, Ace Rivera.
First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball one.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Looped over toward first. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Bottom of the third now, and now it'll be the catcher, Joe Hudson. And a ball 1-0.
Number 37.
And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding this.
Alaniz comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1. Up next, Nick Mears. He's set. Here it comes.
No pitcher.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Mears.
Fastball just inside.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
3-0 to him now. Strike taken up in the zone.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
Grounded weakly toward third. And there's out number 2. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, James Weathers. He collected a base hit his first time up. 1-0 the count.
Weathers.
2 balls and no strikes.
Ay, cabrón, mámame el bicho. Cabrón, canta algo bien. Ah, esa es strike, cabrón, pero la primera no, cantigo de puta. Y esa también es strike, cabrón. Mámame el bicho, cabrón.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second, right to him. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Sammy Siani. Fouled off. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Struck him out. Next, here is Nick Gonzalez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses, 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here's the 1-2. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Next to stand in is Frank Riley, trying to avoid
¡Hija de puta!
victim of the inning here.
Cabrón, me dio una línea para el pitcher, cabrón, ¡hija de puta!
First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes, desperate times, call for desperate measures.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Riley is off at first with 2 away, and it's fouled away. Hit hard to short, fielded cleanly, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ace Rivera, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Oh man, was that a hack? He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Cabrón.
Put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Claro, no van a ver el jueguito en la NBA.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to
Voy a tirar a este cabrón, así me invitan para la barra.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Dale pausa a esta, así me tiran para la barra. Oh, ahí está. Espero que no lo conteste.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hit back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if they start to go more ambush tactics.
Now that the center field.
Travis Swaggerty digging in now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike.
Wow, este infield mío más mierda.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Joe Hudson. And he lays off there, 1-0. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit and a center field. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one so far through the 5th inning, but that RBI base hit right there is a nice breakthrough.
Yeah, it's been a great pitcher's duel up until this point. They've been executing on the bump without question, but that RBI knock right there might set the tone for the later innings.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
Another 0-2 home. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. So the lineup flips over and digging in. James Weathers bounced out last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact
Ay, cabrón.
is probably the best thing he can do.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Again, he sends it out.
Eso, cabrón, cágate en tu madre, ¿verdad, mamá? Dicho. 3 mensajes que no necesito ahora mismo, cante, cabrón.
The 3-2 one more time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. One there.
¡Ay, pero acá! ¡Se me equipo!
That this side is retired. Oscar De La Cruz will come on and make his. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. The Curd wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Shea Murray gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Bo Sulser earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that'll just about do it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of